Shut up and sit down.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Today is April 26, 2018. What the fuck was that?
Oh, that was the bird.
And welcome back to Rebel Trading Group. Rebel Trading Group Podcast, Episode 13. My name is Nathan Oliphant, of course. With me, as always, is the gluten-free Jason Bessing.
The gluten-free Jason Bessing. What is up, people?
How are you?
I'm good, man. A little tired, but yeah, it's
Yeah, we have early mornings.
We do. We work early. Like, we're actually texting each other at 3 a.m.
So weird. It's the only one up.
Going to work. I like it though. Fucking grind. We grinding, Nathan.
Yeah. Grinded out.
How was your day?
It was okay. It's been okay. I worked early, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to a music fest tonight, so trying to get some rest.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Knock out a quick episode here.
Yeah.
We would go jump into the numbers right now. The market is still going, but at the current time we have a decent day. We have about 20 minutes left till the close. Nasdaq up 120 points, S&P up 30 points, Dow up 250. And we have a strong day today. So yeah, I'll get you the final numbers here at the close, and we will go from there.
You think we'll make it? You think we'll make it? It'll be like a closing bell podcast.
Closing episode. I like it.
Yeah.
But you never know. I've seen this, and then I just watched like the Dow just tank in the final minutes of trading.
Closing with Rebel Trading Group. Welcome.
The close-episode.
Close-episode. All right.
So, anything going on in the world, in the market news with Nathan Oliphant?
All right, big news out today, just recently. Your boy Bill Cosby screaming at lawyers because he's guilty of sexual assault. Sexual assault, not result, sorry.
Result? Is that a thing?
It's a retrial, I'm sorry, I got my fucking dyslexic.
You got
dyslexia
your...
going.
I got
my dyslexic, I caught the dyslexia.
Wow. Wow.
Other than that, I can't really see anything. Facebook beats Q1 boost daily user growth by 1.45 billion. A miss back.
Oh yeah, we're having huge earnings. You know, nothing's really going on in the world. In all honesty, it's a boring economic society out there. But earnings are coming out, and they are strong. There's Chipotle at the current time right now is up about 25%.
Ticker symbol CMG.
CMG is skyrocketed, and Facebook is up very strong. I don't know the exact numbers right now, but she released earnings and she is up very strong, and that's what all the headlines are pointing to right now. And Chipotle not so much, but like Caterpillar and Facebook, they have the market caps to drive a market upwards, and I think that's what we are seeing.
Facebook up 10% right now, almost.
Yeah, there you go, 10%, baby.
9.71. Eat a dick, Cambridge Analytica.
But nothing. Oh, there it is, right there. It's up $15.
God forbid.
So remember, it's still got. Looks like it still has a little room to run from the sell-offs in due to the Senate hearings and stuff. The allegations on their privacy breaching and all that jazz. So
that's a lot of users. 1.45 billion.
That's a lot of people. That's a country. That's a small empire. That's an empire. That's more. Oh my God. It's more influence than most governments.
Are we long Facebook?
I don't know, man. I think it could take the way of MySpace. I wouldn't be surprised, would you? We'll put it right there on top of AOL.
Dude, I don't know, man.
If you got rich tomorrow and were able to diversify a nice portfolio, would Facebook be any of your holdings?
Tomorrow, no, not with a day like this. I feel like it's gonna drop after like a huge. I don't know. Maybe I might do another 10% tomorrow. Let's hope it does. All power to you. Cambridge Analytica. How about that?
Who's that?
That's the people who freaking found out all that data like was getting stolen and exposed Facebook basically.
I bet they shorted the stock and then announced it.
Would you? That's inside trading, dude.
I don't know. I mean, okay, is that really inside trading? If you and I went into into Facebook and no,
you work there.
Those people that whistle blew about their yeah, that's part of Facebook.
No, I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. No. So what I'm saying is, you go into Facebook. You and I, let's just say you and I, as a people, we have a business, IT business. I don't know. We go into Facebook and we realize, hey, they're stealing people's shit. We took that knowledge and shorted the market. How is that insider trading? We were not insiders. We just knew that something. We had knowledge. Of course we had knowledge.
But that's that's like getting an edge. You're not allowed to do that in the market.
I feel like that's bullshit. Free ride.
What do you mean? It's insider trading. They fucking have classes on it, dude. They make you take fucking courses in like any kind of finance area.
You know that shit happens every single day. During lunch.
I think it happens with institutional ownership, but I also think they fucking report that shit too, right?
Not at that exact moment. Yeah, but I mean, when they make that decision, they don't make that decision and instantly say, all right, let's go. They have that idea, and it goes over the course of months. They say, hey, we're starting to unload this and this.
All right, let's segue into that's a pretty good segue, I guess.
It is a good segue. Wow, we're pretty good at that.
Into our first topic of the day. What's our topic of the day? What's our overall theme?
Nathan, I want to talk about stocks in movies and television. Mostly, this episode's going to be about one or the other. I guess we can go with movies for today. But the point being, the stock market is highly glorified in movies, if I'm not mistaken. Would you go with that statement?
Glorified?
Yeah, it shows you the ease and the rags to riches underdog story.
Yeah, but that's like
a regular thing.
That's Hollywood, though.
Yeah, that's Hollywood, and plus it's the American dream, and it shows you that it just takes nothing but an idea and $1 to make $1 in the stock market. So it's highly glorified in these movies, and so I feel like to the general public, it has a very fraudulent facade, if you will, and it doesn't work exactly like it does in Hollywood. Obviously. You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's much more technical than that, of course.
It's a lot more immersive. Now, I feel like it gives you a false sense of like what the stock market is, because there's all these fictitious movements in these movies. So if you had no idea about how Wall Street actually functioned and how everything worked, and you just watched these movies and that was your only exposure to the markets, you would think that stocks moved hundreds of dollars a day. Am I right? Like, that's exactly what I expected when I first got into it.
Hundreds of dollars?
Oh yeah, dude, I thought there was just tons of money made every day. I didn't realize that like it was much slower.
I think it's more than hundreds of dollars.
No, I mean like an actual stock price. I'm talking about like an actual stock price would go from like literally in one day or one overnight would just go from like $5 to $200 and then to $12 and then to $60.
Pull a straight Bitcoin.
Yeah, I didn't realize it wasn't Bitcoin on crack. I thought that the markets would move like 25% every day because that's what I thought. And you never really realize, like in all these Wall Street movies where they glorify it, that it definitely doesn't work that way.
I mean,
it's definitely a much slower process.
Well, what if they use derivatives?
Well, yeah, but even then, even then you're not going to make that like the kind of money that you see in these movies. Like, okay, Wolf of Wall Street, that whole movie takes place over like years. But like it just shows that how fast he accumulated wealth the second that he started learning about Wall Street. And I'll be honest, I thought it was exactly like that, like when I first started.
But he actually did that though.
Well, yeah, he did do that, but it was over the course of years.
Yes.
wasn't like overnight, like, and it just sucks that doesn't actually exist. That there's not that one stock out there that you buy, and if you sleep on it for a week, you just wake up a millionaire.
You have cryptocurrencies now. I mean, cryptocurrencies like super unregulated. They have these freaking like what do you call them? Pump and dump pages on Facebook.
Oh yeah, pump and dumps. Hey, let's talk pump and dumps real quick. Let's visit that.
Yeah. So like what they do is okay. So there's like circles. I watched a video on it. There's like circles of the pump and dump. There's people who are on the inside who like know like the actual point. They set the actual points of when they're pumping and when they're dumping. All right, and they're making that profit and dumping it out. Pumping it in low, dumping it out high. And they kind of get like an outer circle that's kind of next to the inner circle. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And those people,
to get them to help buy it.
Yeah, they kind of get a crowd. They kind of fund it and say, "Hey, we're doing this." And this is what they tell them. They're like, "Here's our point," and it's like way higher than their actual point. You feel me? So let's say you're in the inner circle of the pump and dump, and you want to buy this coin at 10 cents, and you want to pump it up to 60 cents, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you tell people we're pumping in at like 10 cents and we're dumping at like $1. We're going big, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell the outer circle. And the outer circle tells a little bit more people. Like, we'll text you this, and this is like the drones and stuff like that. Getting everybody into the fucking pump. And they pump it, and the inner circle pulls at 60, and it'll go like a little bit more than 60, but it won't rise till... It'll rise maybe to like 70, and then it'll just drop.
Because then everyone stop buying.
The inner circle's dumping, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And people get.
And they're selling into the. Yeah, and it happens a lot in penny stocks. You see that? I've never traded penny stocks.
It's easier with penny stocks.
Yeah, and I mean, like, let's talk about that. Is that illegal? I feel like, how is that illegal? If I just accumulated 1 million shares of something that trades at 1,000th of a penny, and it goes to 0.002, how is that illegal? I just bought more.
There's legality behind pumping and dumping, right?
I feel like there is, and that's the problem. It's a scam. Now, I feel like if you're targeting investors, like, I feel like you can go to jail for that kind of shit. Like, if you're targeting people, but I mean, like, if you just start like you and me, Nathan, we're just gonna start buying up and selling. Like, we're not spreading word and false advertising. I feel like that's where the illegality would come into play. Is that a word? Illegality?
Okay, so I guess like the actual like doing it.
Like, if it was just you and me, like, let's just buy a shitload of this fucking sponge company that trades on the pink sheets.
And just pump it up.
And we just said, let's just buy tons of it at pennies. And then people notice that on a chart. And they go, oh, my God, I'm going to buy it too. And then it goes up to like 4 cents. And we just fucking unload.
But
like,
wouldn't we get sell orders down like to like 2 cents? It'd be like a dirty price, you know?
Yeah. It depends how much. You'd have to get like a good volume behind it. So I guess, yeah, probably not as easy as it sounds. You probably have to advertise. Interesting. I like that. But that's exactly what they did in The Wolf of Wall Street. Everything was pump and dump.
Yep.
And it took me like 50 times of watching the movie and then
pump and dump.
Of getting into trading to understand that concept. Like in The Wolf of Wall Street, the way that what he was doing is they would call people and they would say, hey, look, we're going to sell you Disney and Microsoft. And then when they make money in that stuff, then they say, hey, look, we got this penny stock that really could go off the charts. And they would just pump it up. And then they were just racking in money off of commissions. And then these people would never make any money. So that was one of the many illegal things that they did over at Stratton Oakmont. And it took me like 10 times of watching the movie to understand that that's what they were doing, because it is a little complicated, and it's more about just look at the tits in this movie. Wasn't Leonardo DiCaprio awesome?
Margot Robbie's.
Yeah. But what's your favorite? Do you have like a favorite Wall Street movie?
Yeah. What's that movie? Is it Trading Places?
Mm-hmm.
With Dan Aykroyd. Is that his name? The Ghostbuster and Eddie Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a future. It's more based around like the story of switching places between rich and poor.
Mm-hmm.
But they do have
market movie.
Yeah, no, they do have the setting of the futures market though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good movie. I recommend it.
That was a good. I just finished watching it the first time a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. We gotta have a futures podcast sometime.
I need to learn more about it. I can talk about it. I can explain what it is, but I can't tell you the nitty gritty of it.
We should have a special guest come on and talk about it.
We should have someone who understands it.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that idea. I like that idea.
All right.
Ask me what my favorite movie is.
What is your favorite stock market movie?
Ooh. I might have to go with Wall Street with Michael Douglas and Charlie Sheen.
I haven't seen it.
1987, I believe. No, 1983.
What's it about?
Bro, it's about, oh my God. I can't even begin to explain to you how incredibly beautiful it is. And it's actually like a very well done movie too. And Michael Douglas just kills it, but it's all about just insider trading.
What's your favorite part?
Making tons of money off of it. Oh man, that's a tough one. It's probably when he first meets Gordon Gekko.
You're a gecko.
Gordon Gekko. Dude, you definitely got to watch it next time you get a free night and you're like, I need some fucking Wall Street in my life. I need some crazy shit.
Is it on the flicks?
Unfortunately, it's not, but it's totally worth a download or a rent. Definitely worth it. Money well spent. I went ahead and bought it the first time I heard about it. I was like, yeah, I'm sure I'm going to want to keep it anyway. So I didn't even rent it. I just bought it, and it was the best decision I ever made. Now, don't watch the remake. I'm not talking about the one from 2010 with Shia LaBeouf called Wall Street Money Never Sleeps. Don't watch that shit. That's dumb. But yeah, watch the one 1983, Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen, and Michael Douglas. It was done beautifully.
You're beautiful.
You are.
Thank you.
You are. What are some other stock market movies out there that are pretty good? Have you seen Boiler Room?
I haven't.
Oh, that was pretty good. It's Vin Diesel and Edward Norton, I believe. But it's about, yeah. I knew, the only problem with this, when I saw it, I knew the ending before I saw the movie, so it kind of ruined it for me. But I was going to say, if I didn't know the ending and I didn't know the plot twist, I would say this was a great movie.
Boiler Room?
Boiler Room. And then I think the only other, of course, there's Wolf of Wall Street.
Another good movie is The Big Short.
Oh, yeah. How the fuck did I forget that?
What's his name? Batman.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
I think that is Steve Carell's best performance ever.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. The way they introduce his character, I think the way that they introduce his character is just beautiful.
In the Alcohol Anonymous meeting?
Oh, yeah. Sorry I'm late, no cabs. So he starts going on and on about these overdraft fees, and I'm getting madder and madder. Hey, the bell, closing bell. Ding, 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 ding. S&P up 27 points on the close. NASDAQ up 114. That's a nice move on the NASDAQ. She's sitting at over 7,000 again.
Facebook bringing them in hot.
And then I will get the rest of the numbers here as I see them pop up. But yeah, nice closing up on the day. There it is. Dow up 1%. That's about 250 points. And Russell 2000, what a very arbitrary index. Like, I just get it off my screen, man.
Russell 2000. How'd the Dow Jones?
It finished up about 250 points.
That's good. I like that.
240, 42. But yeah,
change.
Decent day. Not a. I'll never complaining. I like 1% moves. If I can imagine if you could just get 1% every week. If you could just average that and you just compounded that, it'd be disgusting. I know it doesn't seem like much when your $1,000 portfolio makes $10. It's not much, but like if you did that every time,
you put more in, it compounds.
Oh man, it's all about compounding the empire, man. Compound empire. That's the way I like to put it. Like expand, just boom, 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 boom. That's the way I think about it. Roman Empire, building more roads, more bridges, more fucking government, more post offices, more hotels.
What other movies?
Big Short. We got Wolf of Wall Street. There's Trading Places we've discussed. I think that's just about all of them. There's not a lot.
Definitely some more. Enron drop.
Oh yeah,
that's just like one company. That's not really stock market, but
there's that. There's a couple documentaries out there that are really good. There's one on Netflix called Enron, The Smartest Guys in the Room.
Yeah, the documentaries are good.
Yeah, that one's good. They were gonna trade weather. They found a way to like securitize weather.
That's so weird.
Yeah, dude, they were crazy.
How would you do that?
Dude, it was crazy because they had the power to like export weather or export.
How do you export
export
weather?
Electricity to like other like from one power grid to another?
It's just like a utility
bill. Shit. It's crazy difficult shit. Oh, here goes. Amazon just gave out earnings and popped up 7%.
Oh, that's gonna be a good day tomorrow.
Just popped up $109, and she's going 112, 114, 117. She is just climbing up. 118, going and going.
How much are UDAO calls?
Too much.
I'm gonna look at it right now at the money calls for the end of the week.
Much of. Oh my god.
Well, it goes for next week. $360.
Wow, what a day! What a day! So that's all I got for the movies. I mean, I just kind of wanted to bring that up about how it creates a very false image of what actually happens and how difficult it actually is and how much hard work and discipline it all takes to really have consistent gains and actually be profitable in this market, because 95% of people will fail. 95% of people who try it on their own will fail.
Let's be optimistic about it, though.
But be awesome. But most people don't get an education. They don't find the Rebel fucking Trading Group.
Check us out at rebeltradinggroup@gmail.com.
What are you watching this week, Nate?
Oh, fuck. I forgot to look it up.
Oh, man, I gotta go first.
Yeah, make it long.
Okay,
go into extreme detail, please.
Extreme detail. Okay, well, let me go ahead and pull her up before I begin to talk about her. I've mentioned her once before on the podcast. She is one of my favorite stocks long term just because I really like her sector. I mentioned on the episode the other day that I liked the hotels and resort space. So this one I've used is MGM. They own all the casinos. They own tons of casinos across North America, most specifically Las Vegas. They are a huge company. They sit at $20 billion. I really like the casino space. I just love it. And I believe in their business. I am a huge fan of their products and their hotels and their food, just all of it. But today, the reason I'm watching her, she went down 8.63%. As she just got crushed on earnings. I really don't know exactly what happened because her EPS came in just about in line with what was expected, it seems. However, there was a massive sell-off, so that probably means that they probably announced what am I trying to say? They decreased. Yeah, there you go. Their forward guidance. The forward guidance probably was lowered, and that, of course, will scare off investors. But she is now paying a dividend as of last year. It's a small one. But, I mean, at least you're getting something there. But she just dropped 8%. She might have more room for more pain. But I think long term, I think you're pretty set because she has growth opportunity in the Macau China area, which is a huge growing market. You don't really want to buy this to play Las Vegas. You want to buy this to play China. So I like them. Tons of volume today. Large sell-off. 8% down. I like it. But if I could get her under $30, she only dropped to from 35 to 32.
I wonder if there's any institutional ownership movement.
Oh, yeah, that's all it is. But I like it for the long term, of course. And I would really like it under $30. Holy shit, I would like it for under $30.
Okay.
What are you watching?
I am watching. The UPS guy's here.
Dun, 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 dun.
I am watching ticker symbol. We've said this before. F. Ford.
Why? That's mine.
What? Okay, because they just had some big news.
Take mine.
It's some big news. They're reducing their production line to 2 cars.
That is weird. I saw that.
What did you say? You said it's...
I mean, that'll definitely cut production costs for sure. They're probably only selling what's moving. Oh, here we go. Intel just beat earnings too. She just popped up 5% after the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Who buys Intel though? Like, I don't have the balls.
It's like an IBM bet with Warren Buffett.
Yeah. I mean, but they're making chips. I guess they're kind of staying relevant. But I'm sorry to interrupt. You go ahead.
I'm just saying F because of that news. I want to see how it reacts to that news. Today it was up almost 3%.
She did have a nice pop-up.
It was a fucking huge day.
She is my heaviest holding.
I needed that. That's where I fucked up on the call. Like, I thought it was this week, but it was last week. Yeah.
You got burned.
Yeah.
It's okay. It happens.
Right.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
I'm still up.
Come on, Taylor.
Down. It says I'm down like a huge chunk for 3 months for 1 month, but like there's no way.
Yeah, it's weird.
I haven't even like bet that much money ever.
That's weird. But anyway, yeah, I like nice short episode.
Yeah.
Nice subjective, nice break from fundamentals and difficult trading. But go out and watch those movies. Yeah. Watch all of them. They're all great.
Check them out, baby.
They're all great.
What episode is this? When's this coming out?
This is coming out today. I'm actually going to go ahead and edit it. This bitch gonna be out hopefully by 6.
Are we doing? When's our next episode?
Unfortunately, might not be. It's not going to be tomorrow. I know that you are busy, and I am busy. I'm working during the day, so unless I get some hair up my ass and decide to do some sort of solo cast, there will be nothing tomorrow. But I could do either Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, let's do that. Tuesday.
29th or 30th or 1st. May 1st, we'll be there. May the 1st.
Let's do it. See you there.
We'll see you guys there.
And as always, is it Monday yet?
Even though it's Thursday.
Damn, Monday.
I know. Okay, but after Friday, will it be Monday?